Good evening, everyone. My name is Siobhan Murphy, and I'm one of the team here for the Jesuit week, where there is an ongoing itinerary for the day until Sunday. In the morning, there is a talk at 10:30, and then there's Mass at 12, and there is afternoon meditation at 4:30, and then we have the evening prayer here in the church, in the Upper Inch Chapel. So you're all very welcome to our evening prayer, and especially to those who are joining us online. Tonight, our reflection is about being aware of the present moment. We hear so much about living in the present moment, and it sounds so simple, but for some of us, it can be difficult. And the culture of today doesn't help us, as there are so many gadgets to take away our attention. In being in the present moment, we are fully present to God and others. We are speaking here of quality time, not time measured by quantity. So I think of the apparition here in Knock. The visionaries saw, stopped, and were affected by this experience. They were changed, and the life of so many others were as well, who come now here on pilgrimage. We may not have such dramatic events in our lives, but we can have and sometimes ignore graced moments when we miss, which we miss because we are not totally present. We miss an opportunity for growth for myself and others. And a quote I like by Eleanor Roosevelt is, "The purpose of life is to live it, to taste, experience to the utmost." And I like to think it helps us to become fully alive. And today's gospel was about discovering the treasure, noticing it, and becoming aware of how precious it is. Yesterday's the past, tomorrow the future, but today is a gift. And that's why it's called a present. It means living your life consciously aware that each moment is a gift. So tonight's reflection helps us and invites us to explore ways in which we were present and in which we were absent to the moments of our day. So to help us get started, we become aware now of God's presence here with us. Our breath is a gift to us. Breathing in, I know I am alive. Breathing out, I smile to life. So take a few moments to tune into the sensations of the in and out breath. And as you breathe in, do so with an attitude of gratitude for your breath. Just allow your body to express that attitude of gratitude for your gift of life. Come home to yourself. Lovingly be just as you are. Let your hands find rest. Let silence enfold you. Be still. I spend a few moments now in gratitude, thanking God for one or two of the blessings, big and small, that I've received today. Even the smallest things. A cup of coffee, lunch, the talk, or a walk, for example. Specific things. Take a moment to recall as many as possible, and then thank God for them. And looking back now through my day, or for those doing the retreat, maybe over the few days, I ask God to show me the moments when I was not fully present, when I became distracted and lost in my own thoughts, or perhaps was working or playing with something else while the moment called for my full attention. I ask God to show me how things could have gone better if I had been fully present. Present to that conversation, I speak to God about these moments, and I ask God to increase my desire to obey His will and His plans for me, no matter what they are. No matter, even if they upset me a little bit and upset my plans for the day. And I ask God now, as I look through the day, or days, I also recognize those peace-filled moments when I was fully present to the present. Perhaps it was a moment when someone really needed a listening ear or a helping hand, and I stepped in. Perhaps it was a difficult or complicated task, and I was able to focus well on the situation. Or maybe it was a moment when I was aware of the goodness that dwelled in the room, in the basilica, inside me, inside the others around me, in the very air that we breathed. I pause and give thanks for those moments of peace that I now recognize as your presence. Now pay attention to feelings that surface as you replay the day or days. Delight, boredom, anger, resentment, peace, happiness, or sadness. Try not to hold on too tightly to the nice moments or shy away from the difficult ones. Instead, bring a gentle acceptance towards it all, softening a little towards life's complexities. Be still and be accepting. Just take a few moments now to allow those feelings to come to the surface. And now I look to tomorrow. What moment tomorrow could really use my full attention? I desire to serve you by loving well, by using my talents to serve you, God. I ask for the patience to sit and wait for moments of inspiration on where you are leading me. And when we are in conversation, trying to choose intentionally to listen how we are being blessed through the person we meet or the situation that we find ourselves in. And now, as our prayer comes to a close, we ask Our Lady, our Mother in heaven, who is always concerned for us. We ask her help in guiding us. Mary was an example of living and trusting and reflecting. She pondered all those things in her heart. Amen.